out. You got yours truly, the man right here. We got big baby blue in the house with us this morning. But we got a real big blue. It don't get no bigger blue than this.
It don't.
Chris Bates.
It don't get no
Mr.
bigger.
Hooks, high school.
No.
Mr. Hooks, junior high.
No,
Hooks
no.
Elementary. HYSA.
Hey,
Hooks
this man
Youth
is
Sports.
Hooks. This is Hooks Hornets up here. He might well be the mascot.
The next mayor of Hooks.
Yeah, no, my wife said if I ever did something like that, we could just go ahead and cash it in. So.
You done everything else. I don't know why. She got to let you go for it.
Hey, man, you know, he did have the title Big Blue. But Big Blue wasn't supporting the Big Blue like he should have. So we had to damper down his Big Blue, the Baby Blue.
He's baby boy now.
I was an extension of Bates.
Yeah. I mean, we talk a lot, so.
Yeah, I'm an extension.
Talking a lot don't mean anything.
Hey, you know, I'm proud of my roots.
So
I can't say the same
okay,
about
so
you.
like the fact that, you know, Hooks basketball is doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, they are.
So you would have thought that this man would have attempted it to make his way down wherever they played at, what, Mount Pleasant? Where they play at?
Yeah, Mount Pleasant.
That's just right down on Interstate.
I work. Just so
See,
happened
that's always
I
the
had
excuse.
to work
But here's the
that
thing, though.
night.
I
And
talked to him
even
that
working.
day. I didn't know the game was going on. He was at home on the couch.
Here we go.
See how he changed that, right?
So,
Hey, I talked to him that day. He's at home
you,
on the couch.
you and Bandwagon Morgan can go somewhere.
Well, see, I mean, I try not to judge people, so, you know, if they can't make it, that's.
But he can make it. He
I'm
just choose
hooked-
not to.
No, that's not the
That's
truth.
what I don't understand.
got whole kids that got practice and well, come on.
Yeah, so he is in a little different situation than me. So all my kids are grown pretty much. I got one that's a junior in high school. So he's at the early stage of being a dad and doing all that running.
You ain't got to explain it to him, Bates. 'Cause
Hey,
he know he
if
support
you
his
want to
own.
be somewhere, you will be there.
Hey, Bates, ask him last time he back to one of his school games.
Monday.
Oh, first time in first time in 4 years.
You asked a question.
First time in 3 years.
You asked a question, didn't you?
Hey, yeah, well.
And I answered it.
you
It was Monday.
Yeah, well, first time in 3.
But I went to see a kid, though.
You went to see Ty Wade?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
See, but I don't be like this. Like I'm this big alumni. Like this guy portrayed to be.
I'm hooked through and through. You done heard this on this
But
show.
yeah, you don't show up to the games to support.
I've been consistent. Yes, I have. I've been consistent for years. Where
Watch
your
this.
consistency
Watch
at?
this. Because I'm not. So, Bates, when was the last time you seen him supporting Hooks Hornets? Because you don't ever miss. So
I mean,
know.
I'm not going to lie to you. The last time I seen him was at a Hooks sporting event was the first football game of this past season, I think.
Yeah,
You know why he was there?
because I chose to be
No,
there.
no. He
No.
was there to take pictures
It was my job. Well,
and get
I was-
some footage, not because he wanted to be.
Hey, and did it for free. And done it for free, by the way. Still
Hey.
owed some money. Done it for free.
That's why he was there. He wasn't there because
Oh,
he
wait.
Hey,
wanted
but
to
just
be.
because you don't show up doesn't mean you don't support. So
No.
No,
You can't be hollering about you this and that and the other. I'm Big Blue. I'm Big Hornet.
I didn't say
and
I'm
you,
Big
and you
Blue.
don't show up and
You
support.
done me the name, but I'll wear hooks across my chest up here. I'll put a hooks hat on.
That don't mean anything.
I'll represent from near and far and near. You won't do that.
I mean, but I
You
don't put it out there that I will.
And don't get Spring Hill started up here.
Hey, I don't put it out there
Hey.
that I'm just big alumni fan.
Look,
You do.
Spring Hill wants you at that next game. You gonna be there or what?
So
I mean,
I am a Hornet fan.
you're not.
I am a little more vested. You know, my wife works at the school. My son's at the school. So, you know, you got to give him a little bit of break on
no,
that.
because he's not a fan.
Okay.
See, here's the thing: if y'all would make it to state somewhere, he's gonna be there to try to support. But what was you at when the downtime?
There.
No, you wasn't. You ain't been there,
There.
Corey.
And hey,
See, Hook-
don't get me started on this dude
Hey.
right here. He better be quiet.
See, your fellow Hornets here trying to take up for you.
But he probably won't be able to be at the state game because his son will have practice. So
Thank
I mean, you know,
I got a game this weekend. I told my wife yesterday I would have went to this game Friday if we wasn't going to Houston. I said you would have went with me. She said no, I would have.
Hey, see, but that's something he'll say because he already got a built-in excuse because he know he had something to do.
No.
So you got you.
Hey, Donovan, mute your boss because he just
Hey.
full of it right now. He know he'll jump off a wagon in a heartbeat.
Hey,
Radio fly is what we call it.
been out. It's okay, Corey. You know what I mean? I know my man here is loud and proud with his big blue, and you want to be, but you really not like that. So we gotta take you for what you are. You baby
what I
blue,
am, baby blue.
baby
I'll
blue,
take it.
pretty Ricky.
Even though we ain't baby blue, I'll take it.
No, because he's real blue. He's big blue.
Him and Buddy Sheldon, I can say it best. Sean Coleman. So many.
Pretty Ricky at the end down there. You never heard of Pretty Ricky?
I have not.
It's a singing group, and they got an artist in the group called Baby Blue.
He was
okay.
in the group formerly. Look at his hair, you can tell.
Anyway, man, we had an offer.
Is it offer alert?
Yes, offer alert. We had an offer last night. We didn't got no graphic for it though, but we got an offer. TJ Gray over there at Tigerland, he got one from Sam Houston.
That's what's up.
So shout out to TJ Gray, Kelly Owens' son,
That's cool.
for getting that offer.
He's got a brother in college too already, right?
Yeah, he's I think at Monticello.
What grade's that kid in?
He's an upcoming senior, so he's a junior. I said upcoming like we out of school. Anyway.
Yeah, once you get past the
Yeah,
Christmas break,
yeah.
it's like
Yeah, Chris.
we're starting over, right?
Right.
But anyhow,
Hooks by 30. That's Bank's new tag. He took that from you.
what's that? Hooks by 30? Hey, it could be Hooks by 30. Know what I mean? But hey, Dom, give me a hashtag baby blue. Yeah. Hashtag baby blue.
Boy, I'm back, right?
I'm just saying hashtag baby blue. That's what we call you up here. But anyway, man, because I'm sure everybody in Texas seen what Dave Campbell put out last week. Breaking news:
Oh, by no
4-star athlete
Oh,
transfers to East Texas powerhouse.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did it a few days later with another kid as well, I think. So it seems like they're just going to continue doing that.
Let
Man,
me shout out my sister-in-law watching from Houston right quick. Hey, Renita. From the H. That's me. I got you.
hey, well, that was dry. You could have gave her one hell of an induction, Corey. Come on now. Well,
She's probably just leaving the gym, getting ready for work.
well,
man.
you could have spit it out there a little bit more than that. But anyway,
Tripping.
how does I don't know. I don't know. But when you know it's big when Dave Campbell announces it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know it's big when Dave Campbell say breaking news.
Might be some purpose behind that announcement.
Could but
He late to the party.
yeah. Yeah. For a team that already was going to return a lot of starters to turn around and add a piece like that's very well and probably is the best player in East Texas to an already championship built team.
This guy don't know about it.
Yeah, he's legit.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Some people mad, some people are not.
Yeah, if you part of the Big C community, you love it.
Yeah.
But if you part of anything else that has to play them at some point,
Well, Dangerfield upset probably. You know,
I'm
probably
sure.
upset.
but man,
There's a process, right?
Yeah.
If you go through the process and go through the right channels, then
Hey, if it's what can you do?
right.
and clearly they went through the process
Yeah.
because he's there, he's live and he's well, and he will be having that Red Sea on.
Yeah, LA people can't change.
Yeah, so hey, so who was the other kid they added?
No, it wasn't for Carthage. It was just another announcement like this kid's going here.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
remember what school it was.
They only do it when it's some big time play.
Yeah,
Normally,
because kids transfer all the time.
Yeah.
I never seen Dave Campbell breaking news.
Well, if it's a kid coming from out of state to going to Allen, it's always on the breaking news.
I mean, it makes sense for Dave Campbell's to get people to interact on their page, right?
True.
So that kid's nationwide. You know, he's got recruiters all over. So
We
just
try to
more
get-
people looking at their page.
Yeah, we try to get folks to interact for the same reason we get talked about.
but it's man. I just find it crazy because he wasn't the only. So he wasn't the only transfer down there.
No.
No, I think I seen there was another kid from where was that other kid from?
Well, there was one from Henderson.
That's it. Henderson, yeah.
You know, Aaron Hampton probably gonna be a former Texas commit, gonna be an Alabama lean probably. He's a high profile player.
Yeah,
man.
no, he's
He a blue blood kind of player.
he's good.
Anytime you lose a
He's
blue
gonna
blood,
go to Colorado and play for Dion, right?
He very well could do that
has
too.
that been the communication?
I don't know. I mean, he's a defensive back. Like, why would you not?
I heard he wants to play receiver though.
Oh yeah.
He better not go. If he he shouldn't go to Colorado right now if he's gonna play DB.
No.
Not with Travis Hunter and Kamani
yeah.
McLean sitting over there.
But I mean,
But I thought he wanted to play receiver.
I don't know, just the fact that he left Dangerfield, and now he's down there with the GOAT.
He's originally from Tyler area, so he came to Dangerfield, I think, as a freshman. So I think he's done some moving around.
You're right. I know his uncle. I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
But it just crazy the fact that they're I just think it's crazy for that to be announced.
Yeah, it is weird.
I mean, because you have high school kids transfer all the time. It's not announced, but that was announced. The tensions behind it, I don't know,
Blue blood.
but it was breaking news for all of East Texas and Texas, especially if you're in 4A Division II.
Maybe it takes somebody, a person contacting Dave Campbell's and saying, "Hey, did you know about this?" And they may not even
Yeah,
know.
and
And
that's
then
true
it's
too.
like,
I don't know, because he too high profile not to know about what he get.
Well, people keep silence is.
Well, I give say that could have been the case too. Somebody could say, "Hey, did you know about this?"
somebody hating,
Well, that could have been the
They
case
wanna
too.
bring,
Yeah.
I mean,
Put some eyes on it, but I guarantee you, whatever the process was, it was through and through, and all the I's was dotted, T's was crossed.
But Sheldon made a good point. He said if he went to Spring Hill, nobody would care.
No, that is facts. Nobody cares when somebody transfers to a school that's not
So the
relevant.
fact that he went to
Right.
Carthage.
Yeah.
The fact they are what they are, yeah, they're already hard to beat as it is. To add a player such as him, it makes it even more hard. Bar injury, they're gonna be tough.
And people go to Bama to win championships.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Are you a Longhorn fan?
No, sir. No.
Okay.
No, sir.
My man. My man. So what? Who do you rep?
I'm an Aggie fan.
Oh, okay.
They stick their thumb in their mouth
Okay. Now
every time they lose.
you're not a. So did you ever one point ever root against A&M?
No, because from the time I started watching, sports on TV when I was young, that was really the Aggies were the first team that I watched, and as a college team.
So you didn't switch up either.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't switch up.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Because I know one guy. I ain't gonna say no names.
Say my name.
I ain't talking about you though.
No, say mine.
I mean,
though.
but I know
if you
one
gonna
guy-
use somebody, use me.
I know
Hey.
I know one guy that used to root for another team. He used to root against a team that he claims he loves now.
Never root against hooks.
How's that a fan?
Man, so I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Thank you.
And they're making it hard, man.
Yeah, make it hard, but you're not
They
rooting
ma-
against them.
No, I'm not
I'm
rooting
not
against
rooting
them, but
against
they
them
do
either.
make it hard.
But no,
So-
this is the guy I'm talking about. He actually rooted against the team that he claimed he loves now.
I did.
Oh, so we talking about you?
You talking
Man,
about me?
I ain't say your name though.
I guess what was this situation? Tell me.
I don't
know the situation.
I was
It doesn't
a
matter to
Lou
me.
Holtz, Rocket Ishmael fan.
He was Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
So it was hard as a young kid
Hard
not to root
No,
for
Notre Dame.
I was
because-
young at that
I
time.
didn't have
I didn't root
cable
for him.
TV.
Right, yeah. So
Notre Dame football came on Channel
Channel
6
6.
on Saturday.
A lot of people
yeah.
have cable TV.
So if
Well, I watched football then. You didn't.
Yeah,
So
so,
you-
back
That's why
then,
you wouldn't know about.
So you were with me when I was little?
Hey, you told me you played outside.
I did play outside.
I don't know about watching the Hurricanes because they were probably on a cable channel. I
Yeah,
couldn't
I
get
ain't
that.
had it. I watched them talk about touchdowns.
It doesn't matter. The fact that the guy rooted against his
Hey,
team.
it is. Hey,
See,
when Joe Hubbard made his state,
Was you in school with that guy?
With Joe
Yeah.
Hubbard, yes sir. He
like,
graduated with me.
So, he your classmate.
Yeah,
But yeah, you didn't root for the Longhorns.
no.
Oh, okay. I rest my case.
Look,
Well, I'll
I
tell you
rest
this.
my case.
I've told a lot of people this.
I rest my case. You said enough.
I
I
practically
hate
lived
that
in the
you
Hubbard.
said enough.
I practically lived in the Hubbard house. So
I don't care about none of that.
when he became a Texas guy, I
he
did
graduated
too.
with that man. You graduated 2 years younger.
Listen,
So therefore, I rest my case. He stayed true to his love with
You know
A&M, and you folded.
I'm glad you got something to stand on. Right
Yeah,
now.
I got something to stand on now.
Jeremiah Trotter graduated a year before me, and I rooted for him his entire career. But I wanted the Eagles to lose every time.
See, you couldn't be that way. See, this man, he stand on principle, Corey.
What's the principle?
He's a fan
Of who? The Aggies?
of the Aggies.
Well, I
I'm a
think.
fan of Texas.
No, you wasn't at first.
And you see me wear both Notre Dame hat and Texas
Hey, but you
hat.
got to think about it like this. We all change, right? So when we're young,
don't.
when we're all
No.
young, when we're young kids, you're trying to figure things out, and then as
Nah.
you grow older, you
Thank you,
mature.
baby.
and
That's
you
I
get
ain't
more
done either.
wisdom.
I
That's
ain't trying to
principle,
hear that.
Bates. That's principle.
No, it's not.
More wisdom.
Hey, well, I understand. I
He's still at
understand.
the 12-year-old age.
Y'all hooks. Y'all stick with each other. I like that.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Like you coming in like Superman for Corey right now.
Thank you.
You coming in like
you
Superman
and
right now
Walt
for
should do
Corey.
that. Y'all from the same stock.
Walt was he was not an athlete.
I don't care. You
If
still
Walt was
from-
an athlete, I'd be having his back.
You still from Arkansas.
Walt used to cheer for me.
Well, hey, that's why you should stick up for Walt.
Walt used to cheer for me. No. so I can't stick for somebody who used to cheer for me.
Walt, I'm glad you out of town, dog.
He used to cheer for me. He used to be in the stand hollering my name.
Well, look, I'm a Texas fan. I know more, but I just.
But you
I know
but you
just
Notre
much-
Dame by heart, go Corey.
No,
Notre Dame
I'm
has
not.
your heart, Corey.
No, they
It's
don't.
okay.
No, they don't, bro.
It's okay. But anyway, man, Big Blue. I ain't talking about you, Baby Blue.
I know.
Big Blue. Hooks has a very important game tomorrow night.
Friday night. Is today Thursday?
Yes.
Golly.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been messed up
Yeah.
all day, all week. So the other night after the basketball game, I drove to Hooks, stopped in New Boston to get something to eat, and I was thinking, man, I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Boy.
I'm gonna sleep in, and it was the next day was gonna be Wednesday. I was like, I was all discombobulated from that game.
Let me ask you something. Morgan put a little clip of the Corey. Question. It's a question for you, Corey.
Yo.
It's a question on there for you. You want to see the question?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man. I was sending that. Okay, I need you to use that pic. What was the question? I got off, so I can't see it.
Will you be there to support your fellow alumni?
No,
your fellow school.
My son is playing in a perfect game
That's
tournament
right.
this weekend in Houston.
Yeah, that's right. He said he announced that last week. That was last week. Yeah. So
Morgan, Morgan, will you?
so
You better. You know I will. You know I will have you over there, froze up, mad, blood pressure.
Because okay, man, just
You
Corey.
better leave me alone.
So you would be there if they wasn't?
Man,
Okay. So what?
Superintendent Milner made a call. He sent a letter out. You should be there supporting the Hornets.
Who?
I forgot you don't got that. you don't got no back in there.
Oh no,
Your kids
I
got-
shouldn't.
Your kids got.
I
more
shouldn't.
blood
If
in
I was
them
gonna be
than
there, I was gonna be there because I was gonna go there to support. It's called support. But anyway, do you know much about this team y'all facing?
Man, I just watched some videos on Max Preps and they bunch of shooters. They got a kid that's 6'5". He's a little lightweight. He's 160, 6'5", 160. What they got him listed at. He looked a little like he weighed a little more than 160, but he don't really play low. He's more of a shooter as well. They're gonna shoot the ball. The videos I've seen, got defender right in front of them, and they just pull up and shoot. So, but we got athletes, man. So
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to have a chance to be in the game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout either way. And the Hornets are going.
So who are they playing?
They're playing Ponder, and I think TABC rankings got them like 7th, I think, and they beat Dallas Madison, who's been the #1 team all year, I think. So
They beat them last week?
Yeah, they beat them Tuesday night.
Really?
Yeah, so they're going to be good, but I got confidence in those kids. They're tough and gritty, and Coach Jackson's tough, and he brings the toughness to them, and they're just fighters, and they're athletes.
So Baby Blue at the end. Baby Blue, give me the keys to victory for your fellow team.
Get to them shooters early.
So did you know they had shooters prior to him saying that, or you already knew?
I already knew they had shooters.
Oh, so you did the research as a fan?
knew they had shooters.
Because you want to see what the team was going to face?
I already had these conversations.
So let me ask you
Not
this.
with Bates,
Did
but-
you tell him that?
No, I didn't talk to
talk
them
Oh,
about
okay.
it. No.
Okay.
I talked to Bates when you asked last night. I already knew they had shooters.
Hey, okay. So who are some of the main players for Hooks?
Oh man,
Two.
the starting 5 and
Baby Blue, you don't know, Baby Blue. You acting like you know, but you don't know. You don't even be there. So anyway, Big Blue.
We got Landon Hamilton. He's 6'5". He plays down low. You got Keyshawn Walls. He plays a forward. He plays way bigger than his size. He bangs under the goal. If he was 6'4", 6'5", he'd be uncontrollable. Then you got Nate Campbell and Carvion Johnson as they're the guards, and then who's the other one? Boogie. Oh, Boogie's the other power forward, and
That's the Johnson kid.
yeah, and he's legit. Then you got a couple guys that come off the bench, Rod Bailey and Carter Harris. Those guys are good role players when people get in foul trouble. And Carter's a real good 3-point shooter that they bring in situations where they're going to run a play to him.
Rob Bailey kid, young, huh?
Yeah, so we've got 2 seniors on the team, the Landon Hamilton and Nate Campbell, and then the rest of the kids are well, I take that back. We got 2 senior starters, and then we got a couple other seniors that are come off the bench, but the rest of the team's young, and there's some good kids on that JV team that's going to help them. So they probably have a chance to be as good or better next year.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, they all young.
Yeah.
See, Corey, you see how he gave me the background of the school that you claim you a part of, but you couldn't have done that. You would have leaned on him for support to help you answer the question.
Facts.
So
I still know the kids.
what that really means, though, is I don't have a life, dude. Like I'm chasing high school kids and watching them.
Hey, we gotta drop the picture. This is how we gotta drop the #1.
Yeah, but hey, pick
Come on,
on
man.
this #1 fan.
Come on, man. This is why this guy knows
No,
everything.
this
about
#1 fan here.
Hoops. And he should
#1
because he
fan.
celebrates the school.
No, #1 fan. It don't
#1
get no.
fan.
It don't get no
Hey,
#1
man.
than that.
It don't. It really don't.
Yeah, so I mean that's a cool picture. I don't know where Buddy drug that up, but he shared it on my page yesterday, and it got some likes, and it probably got more laughs than likes. So.
Hey, so what actually went on that caused you to be this excited?
Man, it don't take much. I mean, I really don't. Like, I mean, I stay like that the entire game, as long as it's going, our way. So it might have just been a layup, just a normal layup. I don't know. That's me constantly through the game, through basketball, football.
That is real talk. If this is how you love Hurricane football, this is how you love it. For real. We've had these conversations for years. For real.
All right, dummy, you take it away. But but babe, you look like you're going down to Texas Giant.
Yeah.
Well, see,
I see that.
I don't even raise my hands on the Texas Giants, so
You cringe, huh?
no, it don't really scare me. But I'm not one of those people that raises my hands.
Now, man, of course, so do you like the chances for tomorrow night?
Man, I do. I really do. and that's probably just the homer in me, right? Because I really don't think that, I never think that we don't have a shot, because most of the time we do. For the past few years in just about every sport, we're pretty competitive with whoever we got to play.
We can both agree last year if David Johnson was healthy, this might have been a repeat.
Yeah, David going down, that was a huge thing for the football team and the basketball team. So we the past few years, and I say few years, it's probably been more like 6, 7 years, 8 years. It seems like we're always we're right there, and then we get a key player injured, and it just changes the whole season of whatever sport that is.
What's the population of hooks?
Man, it's 2,700. Just that's city limits, and we have outlying areas. I would think probably 3,500 or something.
So I'm assuming about 1,000 of the hooks residents are gonna be pulling up tomorrow night.
Man, I hope they are. It's a little far for for the fair weather fan, but we're gonna.
Hey, fair weather fan, but we ain't gonna say no names though.
But we're getting, we're gonna get some of there's probably some hooks people that live in the Dallas area that may show up that don't typically show up, and we may get those.
So you said it. I didn't say it. You did. Fair weather fan. What do you consider a fair weather fan? Let's go and break it down real quick for the people who think they fans. What do you consider a fair weather fan?
Well, I mean that's what it is, right? So if you're playing football, those fans are gonna be there if it's good weather. Now, if there's a little bit of inclement weather, they're not gonna show up.
Help him, Bates, because he just thought it was something different.
So no. see, Bates is trying to be Superman right now for you. Bates knew I was referring to you as a fair weather fan, so he tried to sweeten it up so it didn't sound so harsh.
Sweeten it.
Hey, Big Baby Blue, but it's all right though.
Listen.
But he do wear Hooks colors up here.
Morgan makes me think he can go to the Hooks. Get off the Hooks exit.
Hey, you do wear your Hooks colors up here
The
sometimes.
thing about Morgan, he think he better get off on Hooks exit. Go to the gym.
Hey,
Say thank you, Morgan.
hey,
Later.
but that's hey, Corey. Like I think you should inspire yourself since you claim you're a fan, right? I think you need to inspire yourself to be like Bates, man.
Man,
if anybody in Hooks
No.
ain't big blue like Bates, you a baby blue like Corey.
I'm telling you what, if you're aspiring to be like me, you don't have very high goals.
But hey, no, I'm talking about as far as being a fan. Like you are a legit fan.
Bates was the reason why my oldest played baseball growing up in Hooks. Everything. I was on the board because of Bates. Bates has been down with Hooks for a long time.
And as you should have been.
And I am.
He just said it.
So let's talk about you.
No, hold me, no. We ain't talking about. We talking about Bates right now. Bates right now.
You've represented every school
because I'm that important.
in this community.
Because I'm that important.
Don't
get me started, because I'm that important.
You better.
Because I'm that important.
You're not that important.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna get on you and Morgan here. Y'all keep on.
Because I'm that important.
Hey,
bring things to the table is what I do.
Hey,
Corey.
so there's nothing wrong with advocating for all kids, right? I mean, if you're rooting
he don't
for
advocate for
all schools,
nobody.
Bates, not Bates.
I mean,
Not Bates.
I can't do that. That's not in me. I mean,
I heard.
I want all kids to do well.
Oh, I heard.
But I'm not for all organizations.
I heard. That I heard. That I heard.
Yeah, because boy, you think you bad.
I've heard. Anyway, man.
Is anyone on fire?
Anyway, but Corey, I need you. If you're gonna keep hollering that you support the Hooks, if you ain't bring the halfway like Big Blue right here, keep it to yourself.
I'll keep it to myself.
Thank you.
Because Bates is that guy.
No, if you ain't half of what he's doing. So therefore, if you're not gonna be hollering,
Man, you can't tell me other than maybe Buddy Sheldon.
Man, so there's a lot of loyal Hooks fans.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
Sean Coleman.
There's people that show up to stuff in Hooks that they don't have kids. I mean, we got the Harkeys. They're 70-year-old people. They show up to every sporting event, that they can possibly get to. They don't have a kid in the program. And I'm sure it's that way at every school. There's people like that, but there's a lot of support in Hooks for Hooks athletics and not only athletics, ag and band and all that. So I guess you can say we're like a cult, right?
Just let me know. Make Morgan required to know the school song when it's time to sing it.
All right.
Who?
Since he's gonna be there, Morgan.
He
should be quiet.
Do you know the school song?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Let me hear it. Give me a sample.
I'm not finna sing it for you.
Give
but
me the samples. Give me some words of it.
Give a song. Give a cheer. We'll stand up for Hook family.
Oh, okay, so you know it.
Loyalty
Okay,
towards
Hooks.
food, whether we are for or near.
Hooks, stand up. Big, hey, you earned some stripes.
I know.
You almost came Big Blue just then.
Who don't know Hook song?
I don't know it.
You should.
You said who don't know? I don't know it.
You should.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
You should.
I don't even know where I graduated school song.
So when we were in athletics and Hooks, that was a requirement when we were freshmen, and it's probably this way at other schools. I don't know.
No, it wasn't in Arkansas.
I mean, we had to learn that in athletics. We had to sing it. We sang it just about every day while lifting weights. That would be prior to lifting weights. We'd sing the song. We'd also sing other stuff because we had Coach Goen, who was a little quirky, and he'd make us sing.
Merle Haggard.
He'd make us sing Peter Cottontail when it was Easter. He'd make us sing Jingle Bells when we were lifting at Christmas. So we did a lot of things. I guess team building stuff, and so we sang the school song many days in the field house lifting weights.
Some monsters in there too.
So that's how you know because y'all had to.
We had to know it. I think we knew it before then too. 8th grade.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, who was that coach?
Glenn Goen. In the 90s, man, he was the.
So I'm assuming he's at home retired.
Yeah.
He is.
He has to play off the one time in 10 years.
Yeah.
He missed it one time in 10 years. Oh.
We won I think 89 games in the 90s, so we won a lot.
So y'all liked it. What you're trying to say?
Yeah. All right.
So who was y'all beating up on then?
Everybody.
I mean, like, okay, so who was like in y'all district that y'all couldn't wait to play and beat up on?
Pleasant Grove.
That's what it was?
Pleasant Grove, DeKalb, New Boston, Queen City. You know, we had long winning streaks against those teams.
Yeah.
Pleasant Grove was our rival, and it was there was some times where they beat us, but
96 was on the time.
But yeah,
Your year.
Hey, so did y'all face this guy here?
Yeah, we beat them too.
Rice.
Adrian Sadler.
Rice, you let Hooks beat up on you, Rice.
That was Tony Malone in them days, though.
No, Adrian, I think, was.
Pat House. He was younger than Pat.
I think Adrian was our age, 96.
96.
I think.
So he was young when he played against Hooks.
New Boston, they were always good in junior high, and then they weren't good in high school. I don't know what happened to them. They would always beat us in junior high, but then when we got to high school, we killed them. I think we won like 18 years in a row against New Boston.
Hey, we got this Hooks historian up here, Chris Bates.
Yeah.
Better known as Big Blue. And we got Baby Blue at the end. hey, I never had two Hornets people up here.
First time, huh?
First time?
Yeah, I never had.
Probably be the last, won't it?
No, it ain't.
It's over.
Even though he's kind of sort of watered down version of a Hooks Hornet, but he still is a Hooks Hornet.
Yeah, he is.
Morgan said he has more rights than I do. He's a Hooks insider now.
I mean, but the fact that he knows what's going on more than you do.
He tried to use a camera to get in there and take pictures.
I mean, the fact that he knows more.
He keep on the tunnel will be.
I mean, he knows more than what you be knowing. So, Corey, so yes, he does.
What do you know? A score?
That's more than this.
He hit the game. A score?
You don't be knowing the score.
He hit the game.
You be knowing the score.
I can get the score just easy.
But you don't be having it.
You don't either.
I'm not a Hooks insider.
He's not either.
He's sending you information about your school. You should be sending it to us.
Okay.
Ain't nobody having to tell Bates nothing about Hooks.
Bates, we can buy you a camera. Morgan's out.
All right.
Hey, because he's a real Hooks Hornets, Corey.
You finna get Morgan kicked out.
A real Hooks Hornets. Shout out to Morgan Smith, Mr. Gameday, for being a Hooks insider.
Yeah.
Giving Corey the information that he be needing.
Yeah, he sure does.
Man, I know we're a long ways, but since you up here, let's talk about it. How do you project Hooks football next year?
It's going to be a great year. The key pieces from last year are all coming back. We got Trip Basinger, the quarterback. I say this all the time. I think he's special. Keyshawn Walls at running back. You got Boogie coming back at wide receiver. We are losing some linemen, but I think we got a couple linemen on the JV that are going to be big contributors. We got Rod Bailey. He'll be coming up from the JV. He'll help us. Just there's a lot of young kids that are really good football players that played on that JV team. And
who is the defensive end? The one you be telling about?
Daniel Godfrey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. If we can get somebody on the defensive line to like be big, you'll see his stats just continue to improve because he gets double teamed most of the time, and they're running away from him. So, and he still gets a lot of tackles and pressures in the backfield with them double teaming him. So if they can get somebody to take some of that those double teams off of him, you'll see his name a lot. He's legit.
I was telling Donnie, I guess it was 2 years ago now, Trips started the whole season, that Trip was probably one of the smartest quarterbacks I've seen.
Yeah, he been saying that for a minute.
I just to watch him play at JV level, how smart he was. He's a smart quarterback.
I was supposed to know my first time because I never been to a Hooks football game, and I was supposed to go this past season, but I was supposed to go with an individual, and the individual flaked on me, so I didn't go. So, cause I was gonna go support Hooks Hornets this football season.
Well,
but the individual flaked on me, so I was like, well, you ain't gonna go.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna go.
As soon as this camera went off that day,
well,
he was like, man.
Next time you're thinking about coming to a Hooks game, give me a call, man. I'll meet you up there. I'll come pick you up, whatever you want to do.
No, I'll come
get
this
you
year.
to the game.
I'll come this year.
And you can sit by me.
I'll come this year.
Yeah,
because
he will.
I can't depend on Baby Blue to get me there.
He said they'll get you a pass, Donnie.
Hey, I was depending on Baby Blue to get me there. Baby Blue flaked on me.
I actually wasn't going.
Man, the story I heard though that you were saying you were going to come, but you weren't.
No, I was dead set on coming. That's the story he trying to tell y'all. No, I was going. I had my warm clothes ready to put on, like because it was gonna be cold, and that's why he didn't go.
Ask him how many warm clothes I got. Thanks, Donnie.
hey, I have it, so I was prepared to go.
I'm the worst when it comes to preparing for cold weather.
And he flaked on me, so I didn't go. I didn't want to go by myself.
Well, you could have went with Morgan. Apparently, he was there.
Well, next time you just hit me up on Facebook.
I got
give
you.
Me a shout.
I'll do that because I can't depend on Baby Blue down there going anything.
Apparently, Morgan was there.
That they have Hooks, Hornets on it.
I don't know if he was or not.
That help is still over there.
Hey, this is what I need y'all to do. If y'all want Corey in the house, put Sticks baseball on it.
No.
Just put Sticks baseball with Hooks that he'll be there.
Well, and that's okay, right?
What you talking about? That ain't got.
I'm just saying.
Because my son played for Sticks.
I ain't gonna hear that.
He's more vested in Sticks baseball right now.
He was
No,
watching.
I'm just.
He was watching Sticks baseball. It wasn't anybody he knew
I'm more
on the team.
invested into 11 kids that I deal with on a regular.
Right, that's what I mean.
That's those kids.
Yeah.
Hey, who this Kevin Sharp guy? He's from Hooks.
No, he's from Texarkana. He's my lead man. I work at Red River Army Depot.
He told you this.
Hey, why
He's talking to you.
That's why it is.
So he's my lead, and his wife used to be the principal at Pleasant Grove.
Hey,
What'd he say?
It's like wear my PG
state
championship shirt when I go. Here's the thing.
You got.
But that's something I would do. I would do that.
But you better have no lighters around.
Hey, I would do that. But shout out to 2017 undefeated state champs.
Tyler Keller was on that team though.
Yes, he very much was.
He was TK fan.
Anyway, hey, so am I safe if I do that? Am I safe if I do that?
You should get
What?
you a hook shot.
Hey,
Are you safe if you do
yeah.
what?
If I safe, if I wear my PG State shirt, will I be safe
At the game?
amongst all you hooks people?
Man,
You go get a hook shot.
I mean, it's going to be frowned upon. Definitely.
yeah, I got you. Hey, I'm just-
So somebody works at the Dairy Queen in Hooks, and they have their vehicle, and they got number 15 Boardley, like they had it, in white on their vehicle, and it said PG Hawks on the back. And I've been like every time I see it, I just want to drive by and just erase that stuff. And then they work in Hooks at the Dairy Queen, so
Hey, so y'all hooks, the fandom in hooks is real.
it is. Yeah,
It's real.
It really is.
But hey, I
It used
can
to
rock
get
with
real
that though.
intense in basketball games with signs and
I can
certain
rock with that.
gestures.
I can rock with that though. That's what do you call it? That's real spirit.
Yeah, but I saw the old song about the pork chops. About my wife. You remember the song? I can't say it online.
I don't know.
There was this. I'll tell it to you after the show. But there was a particular song that my wife was mad at me for about 2 weeks about. There go that loser right there.
What's he?
Tell that loser right there. That imitator right there.
Hey,
He
Big Blue.
He's got his blue
below.
He got the big blue, the big blue truck.
He might have a hornet painted on side of it, but it's all.
I mean, the fact that he is he's the insider core. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
Give me a
You gotta
can
respect
of
it, Core.
spray, white spray. I'm gonna finish it off.
Core, you gotta respect it.
He
Core.
gonna
He's
be
more
a-
of a fan than you
If
are.
he gonna be a fan, he gotta put the H on there.
You ain't got an H on yours, so you're not a fan.
I currently don't have a car either.
Okay, you got a point. You got a point. You got a point. You got a point. Corey, you got a point. Man, so be y'all baseball. So we might make this. We're gonna rock out with hooks the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Baseball. How's the baseball team looking?
Baseball team's good, man. They got a lot of returners from a team that went 2 rounds deep in the playoffs last year. I think really the question mark is pitching. We lost Ty Thomerson. We got some good, pitchers, 2 good ones that returned from, the rotation last year, and that's Matt Hayes and Cam Choate, and those guys. Anytime they're out there, we're going to have a chance to win. We're still trying to figure out that 3rd and 4th pitcher that we need, in relief situations. But I would assume that Matt Hayes and Choate will be our 1 and 2, when district rolls around. We got Logan Davis. He plays catcher and outfield, and he's committed to University of Arkansas Little Rock. You got Ledford at first. Kid just rakes the ball. Logan Baker's came on. He's been hitting well early on this season. He's hit a couple bombs. Got Carter Harris on the basketball team. He'll when he gets through playing basketball, he'll be a big contributor on the baseball team. Got Eli Thomas. He's playing some outfield, and he's really been hitting the ball well. So it looks to be a good season. I mean,
Rip Burr was what, shortstop?
yeah, and Rip. Everybody knows about Rip, right? He's just a legit athlete, and he's gonna be a big time athlete for us for the next 3.5 years. So
Hudson Davis.
Oh yeah, Hudson. He got made the all tournament team in the Hooks tournament last week. He's probably going to be that number 3 pitcher, but he's legit as well. We all know Hudson.
Hey, so we speaking about baseball. I advise anybody that's a baseball fan to go watch Ty Wade.
Yeah,
At least one game.
Yeah.
I mean, he may not be the Ty Wade that I'm talking about right now every game, but you taking the chance on going to watch just as if he is, you're gonna witness something.
yeah. I've seen him when he was younger. I hadn't seen him in a while, but when he was younger,
He's always been a hitter, right?
yeah, he's always been that
Kinda
dude, man.
used to it.
But his first at bat of the year, Monday, he took it 360. Well, they had a conference game yesterday against Lakeside. His second at bat, he took it about 400.
That's why he's going to Arkansas, right? Isn't that where he's
Yeah,
going?
that's why he's Arkansas
Yeah,
signee.
if you don't get drafted, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So
But-
do you take the bread if you get drafted? The slot, the round.
Well, he basically said though, if they already have like a figure wrote down, and if it meets that figure, he's gone.
Deuce.
But he said, but it's not gonna hurt his feelings if it doesn't, because he loves Arkansas. So that's
And now you can make money.
So that's his dream school. So
It's colleges, right?
It's probably harder in baseball,
They ain't.
No, you take the draft money then. To me, I don't.
see, but I think he wants to. I think deep down though, because who don't want to get drafted high if you're a baseball player.
Yeah, that's.
But I think his heart wants to go experience Arkansas.
Who don't want to play at Arkansas either? As a baseball player.
Yeah. So either way, he ain't gonna be sad either way.
I know you weren't there, Corey, but talk about that inbound play, because I wonder if one will call it.
Yeah. So the inbound play Morgan's talking about.
The one that Core didn't see.
Thank God Gameday was there.
It was on TikTok.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
was.
on TikTok.
So Game Day got a real good video of it, and
Don't hype
and
them
the
up.
and the referee that was right there on top of it. When I looked at the video, it's almost like he didn't even know it. It's almost like he didn't even know that the dude passed the ball. He was kind of looking away. Maybe I'm giving him more benefit than he deserves, but he definitely was not going to call it. The ref, he was already way past half court. And he's the one that blew the whistle and come sprinting down the line and called that. I mean, that play right there was a huge play for us to be able to win that game. We still had a chance even on the inbound because we were going to foul them and send them to the line, and we would have had about 8 seconds to get down the court and make a shot to tie or win the game. But that play was huge.
So was he the shooter? Was he their guy? Something they were trying to get in?
Yeah. So the guy that inbounded the ball was their dude, and he showed out the whole night. So I guess they were basically, I think they were trying to trick us, right? They're gonna think we're not, because I was thinking myself, like, why are they not having him on the court to get him the ball to shoot the free throws? Because he hadn't missed free throws all night, but that was their plan. But I didn't know that. I'm like, why is he not in there? And then they pass it in, and they were gonna pass it back to him real quick to get him the ball to shoot the free throws. And
So the fact that there was a turnover because it was
he ran right out of bounds.
yeah. So then Hooks got the ball.
yeah, we got the ball, and then Carvion went for a shot. They fouled him. He hit the 2 free throws and had 8 seconds left, and their guy got down the court and had a chance to.
Oh wow.
So
that was an epic ending.
Oh yeah, it was nuts.
So old dude, he must got ice cold veins.
Carvion.
Yeah, because
Carvion was
those free throws.
Yeah, Carvion was built for that type stuff, man. I coached him from 3rd grade to 6th grade, and he's just and I say coach him. I didn't have to coach him, really. I mean, I just assembled him on the court. He did everything else. That dude's been doing that stuff since at 1st and 2nd grade. When he got across half court and he got to the white line, he would throw shots up and make them. I mean, he would score 20, 30 a game when we were in youth, and not only his scoring, his defense is absurd, and his handling. He can see the court, the way he sees the court and distributes the ball. There's things that a lot of times I see him and I tell my buddy this is like, he's the only one that can do that. Like he did what he just did right there. He made it look easy, and he's the only one that can do that.
But those 2 shots were, got to be tough.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got to make 2
free throws.
One to tie, one to take the lead, right?
And he's a pretty good free throw shooter typically, but I think he's probably, if I was guessing, he'd probably be about a 60% free throw shooter. So to go up there and hit 2 in that situation, I mean, that's nuts.
And a lot of times that don't happen.
No.
In that situation.
And I bet the crowd erupted
Oh man.
when he made that last one.
Oh, it was crazy.
Did the coach call timeout after the last one?
Their coach did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Try to dial in a play that was gonna get that bucket, huh?
Yep.
Well, for all you Hooks fans, even you fair weather fans like Baby Blue, if you can,
I can take it.
you need to go support these Hornets Friday. So what's the game at again?
Prosper
Woo.
ISD. The gym is super nice.
The whole Prosper football field is nice.
Yeah. I was flying into Dallas, and the last time I went somewhere, and I guess it was last year during Dixie Youth World Series when I was coming home in a flu, and I could see Prosper ISD football field from the plane.
Yeah, you know this is Mr. Dixie, right?
Yeah, I know.
So me and Donnie met. I guess it's probably been 10 years ago now. He used to umpire some Dixie Youth games
Terrible umpire
over there.
Hey, but they keep calling me, Core.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
Terrible.
They keep calling me.
Boy, worst day.
You better hope I only get one of yours again then.
Get it?
I guarantee you don't make it all game.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna make it.
My buddy gonna make it. I don't know about his daddy.
Yeah, my buddy swing the bat pretty hard. I hope he come right hit you.
I'm gonna mess around and have you in the parking lot.
Hey, I'll go. I will go.
Yeah, see you in the parking lot. But man, to switch up a little bit, so what's y'all thoughts on this Carter, this Georgia defensive lineman guy?
He might have just threw it all away.
Bad situation, man.
I mean, stupidity.
Now, so the draft it's only a few months away. Would you even take a chance because you don't know what's gonna play out in court?
They're not going to take a chance.
It's probably going to be somebody late, right? I mean, surely somebody will take him late, but
He's going to be in a situation. What was it? Lyle Collins situation.
yeah,
It could be a Lyle Collins situation.
he went undrafted, didn't
Yeah, the Cowboys picked him up.
Yeah, got a first round prospect for free, basically.
That's crazy for this kid. Just a few more months, this kid's life is gonna be changed forever.
Man, he's
It's
gonna
sad.
probably be the first overall pick.
Yeah, forever.
Over
And
Will
to
Anderson.
now,
I mean, we all could be in that situation, right?
Yeah.
When you're a young kid and you make a mistake,
Yeah.
you don't know what to do.
But even the lives being lost and him being the type of player he's going to be and what the families are going to come after.
Yeah,
once-
that's true. Yeah,
Once civil suits happen.
and see, I guess as far as myself, I never was one of those guys that wanted to drive fast,
No.
even as a kid. Like
No.
speed limit,
Man.
and now, since I have, when you have your CDLs, your tickets be a little bit more.
yeah.
So, if it says supposed to be 70,
That's what you go.
I may not go
73.
71, 72, but knowing I'm going speed limit.
Yeah. So, yeah, he just pretty much, I'm not going to say he threw it away, but that first round money he did. And
Yes.
it goes back to a conversation we had yesterday when, like, kids know they have the opportunity to change their life at a young age. Why not, make better decisions?
Yeah.
It's hard for them to make those decisions.
I mean, I for some, but I'm at a point that people know right from wrong.
man, I still make bad decisions.
I mean, we
as
do.
a 44-year-old, So
You gonna make $1 million to sit bad decisions though?
I don't know, man. I mean, you think about these kids and they don't have wisdom, they don't have forward thinking, they don't have the concept of time and how quick it goes. So they they make a mistake and
I mean, if they would listen, like there's accountability though. There is like, man, if you do this, you possibly will do this will happen. If you do this,
yeah, but they don't know, they don't see that.
But
They
see,
don't
but here's the thing about so there are kids. Kids are the same, but certain kids' situations ain't the same.
they're not the same.
True.
So therefore, when you have a guy such as him, that was a potential top 5 draft pick, his way of thinking shouldn't be the same as somebody who don't have the opportunity to make $1 million here in a few months.
So what do you think about what Deion said then?
Well, I didn't know what he said.
About the quarterback? They want the quarterback from 2-parent homes, smart thinking, all that. And they want.
I think that was. I mean,
He probably has data on that, right? So
the NFL has data.
Yeah.
but I mean,
College use data on that.
yeah, but see, but
I totally disagree with.
I
you,
just,
but,
I coming from where I come from, I totally disagree with that.
Yeah, I totally disagree with it.
Because
but if he can show you numbers, then you can't disagree, right?
yeah, you
yes,
can.
that's well.
that's a stereotype.
It
Yeah.
is, but if he shows you numbers, then
I mean, but you can show me numbers, a whole lot of stuff. It's still
that's true.
Yeah.
that was a
built-in
complete
stereotypes.
stereotype.
Yeah.
Yes. and whoever decide to even keep up with that data, they stereotype.
I want to take this mic and button over there.
Hey, there
Yeah.
might not be anybody else but him that has that data.
No, I doubt it.
But that was too
It's
too
been
far
said-
fetched,
it's
and
been
that was
said-
too much for me.
But it's been said before, you know.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard
That's
someone
that
say
that
it.
was
before.
that was nah. I 100% disagree with that.
Yeah, man.
I 100% disagree
Because
with
we
that.
know we know plenty of
Yeah, I 100% disagree with that. Because I know a whole bunch of kids that play quarterback that grew up in a 2-parent home and was sorry,
yeah,
and you had one that wasn't and was way better.
way better.
So I don't want to. I don't believe in that at all. But hey, that's his theory. That's whoever came up with that theory. I just disagree with it.
I was just totally disappointed that he even made the statement.
Yeah, I disagree with it. I mean, because we say it all the time. I mean, whether it's collegiate, high school, kids that have 2-parent homes, and they ain't that good.
We knew kids that we played with kids that grew up in 2-parent homes. The linemen that were dogs. So to tell me that I played beside some of them, like that's a dog, you know. So I didn't agree with the statement. I agree with the dumbest thing I ever heard.
No, I didn't agree with it. But hey, people are entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. I'm entitled to mine.
Yeah,
And
they're
I say
entitled to their
it-
opinion.
and
I just don't agree with it.
and I
But
say
he's
it was
entitled to
the-
his opinion.
And I say it was the dumbest thing
Yeah.
I ever heard in my life.
that was one of the dumbest things I done heard. You damn sure about that? That's one of the dumbest things I heard. That's one of the dumbest things I heard.
Yeah. But to the mistakes, kids make mistakes, but also, you know what's at stake when you make your mistake.
Yeah, but they're.
I can't, man.
Again, like
Because I guess we've raised kids before,
Yeah.
and we've always laid this out. I've been straight up with mine. I was always laying it out on the table.
So I don't
And
know this kid's situation, but his situation he may not have a dad or a mom.
but this kid was racing, doing some foolish. He made a mistake, and that cost two
no,
people
it
their
was a
lives.
big mistake.
It was
But
a
what
big
I'm
mistake.
saying, he's not a regular kid.
Yeah, he's a
He's not a regular kid.
He's not
He's not a regular
He's
kid.
a regular kid.
No,
They're
he's not a
all
regular kid.
regular kids, and they're all
He's a
gonna.
whole regular
No.
adult now that made this mistake.
But
He's a grown man.
But he's still not a regular kid.
No,
That's like a kid.
He's
that's
not
like
a regular kid only because of money, but he's a regular kid.
Yeah. So what was in stake, and the same as a kid who had that in the state. So therefore, his way of thinking, he had so much to lose.
You can't expect him to change from being a kid
No.
because he has a chance to have a lot of money.
Hey, yeah,
You can't.
you have
let's
to.
just say his future was different.
Yeah,
Yes,
than
and
others.
he knew that. So you have
Let's just
to.
say the guys that get lost their lives might not have, wouldn't currently have the same opportunity he had that moment. I mean, this guy was going to be probably the first overall pick of the draft.
I'm just saying. So say for instance,
five.
I was a top 5 kid in the country, right? And every college coach was calling my phone, and I had a chance to go make a lot of NIL money. As a kid, I don't get if I'm 17, 16. I have to know I can't go out here and do things these other kids do because I got so much to lose.
Yeah.
Like some of these kids have to know that. I deal with a lot of kids. So a lot of these kids know, man, I can't go out and make these mistakes because my mistake's gonna be bigger, and this other kid can do the same thing that I do.
Cost me more.
Yes, it's gonna cost me more.
Cost me more. I mean, yeah, he could be the 5-star, I could be the 2-star guy that I don't get the same opportunity he got. So, whether I drop the ball, whether I want to go to Bama or not, I could be the straight up kid. I'm never gonna get the same opportunity this guy's getting right now.
I get what you're saying though. They kids.
They're
Kids are
kids.
gonna make mistakes,
Yeah.
man.
They don't make mistakes.
No, they're going to
They-
make
no,
mistakes.
they're gonna make mistakes, but they are gonna
we're
make
saying
mistakes.
This, but that's not what we're saying. But we're saying you see these high profile guys across the board, and they get the same advice going to the NFL, right? Going to the NFL, they all get the same advice. They all go through this. They hear the same speech or spiel. Those first round guys, they hear it, about trouble, about not doing this, not doing that. And, but this guy in the situation, yeah, he was racing. He's a grown man, number one. I ain't going to say it's a kid. That's an adult. Junior year in high school, in college, or senior year.
Yeah, he's probably about 22.
You grown man. But,
I have a 21-year-old.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a grown man.
Man,
he knows
wisdom
don't do that.
comes with age.
I have a 21-year-old. He knows not to. He has a fast
We
car.
like to say that.
He knows not to go out there and do that type of speed
But that don't mean he's not doing it.
because he's not.
I mean, if he, but knowing and knowing that what's right and wrong, but you choosing not to make the right decision. I mean, look, there was consequences behind this guy's decision, and people lost their lives. But at the same time, there was consequences behind his decision, and he's possibly going to lose millions of dollars. And he knew that. I mean, yeah, you don't think about the risk. You don't think about that till it happens. But
not at all.
Still in mind, you got to always think at that level of money and that level of life. You got to think and what you want to do in your life. You got to think like, I got to make a good decision. I got to make the right decision in this situation. That one, in racing, this car is not smart.
See, for me, if that's why I look at the racing. There's so many racetracks out there. If you want to race, go to a track.
Well, track, man.
Cause I done seen so many incidents. Like I think like 8 years or so ago, I was coming from Dallas. I was going to Dallas, and it was this white little old sports car, and it was speed down through everybody, and it had me going 100 miles per hour. So 30 minutes later, let's just say I made it to my destination. That guy did.
I think there was a guy I used to see leave work. I ain't gonna tell you where I worked at. This guy used to leave work every day going 100 miles an hour. Look like leave the job flying, and then one day. Somebody, because of that decision one day, it might didn't happen that day, but one day somebody lost their life behind that same guy flying somewhere, So I lost.
I'm always about driving safe.
Me too. I mean, me too.
I always drive, because even when it rains, how many people on 30 do you see in the median? Because they decided to still drive fast and it's raining.
But you're going back. So if you want to go back to background, maybe this kid's dad, uncles, maybe they race cars, and that's how he was brought up.
That could have been the case.
And he that's just normal life for him.
Yeah, that could be the case.
But still, there's other normal life for him is.
But how would he not? I mean,
you don't. But speeding. Speeding is wrong. Breaking the law is called breaking the law.
I mean, you're typically a product of your raising, right? So we go to churches.
So that's right. So since you said that's the case, Michael Vick that went to jail.
What do you mean?
He never went to jail.
Because, well, I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying Michael Vick went to jail.
There's
Henry Ruggs. They talk about Ruggs. Henry Ruggs was speeding. He killed someone, lost his life because of his decision. From started drinking and driving. Ruggs knew the case. Ruggs, have that bubble law mentality. Like everything gonna be good. You get out here and you take somebody's life, and you ruin yours on top of it. At the same time,
I just think that for that particular kid, I'm sure he heard, man, you finna go be a millionaire.
He's heard him. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure he heard that. So what I'm saying is, something should have clicked in his brain. You know what I mean? Like
you like to think that.
Yeah, I hear you saying though. Yeah,
if that's what
you're saying,
if that's the way he's raised,
maturity is everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
but now he got to deal with it.
People can. You can raise your children the way you raise them, but that don't mean when they get older they're gonna.
That's true too.
They're gonna hold on to the information that was given. I mean,
all you can do is
and everybody's not a product of the upbringing. Everybody, I think, is a product of your decision making.
For sure, you ultimately make your own decisions, but typically as a young kid, you do what your parents and what you've been taught.
Being a product of your environment, that's a true statement. That is true.
Yeah.
But you being a part of your environment is just a situation that you had to deal with.
Right.
And at some point, you do make your own mind, make your own decisions.
Because there's coming a time that you make your own decision.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
for sure.
I tell people all the time. I was raised in a different situation. Lost my mother. Father was do the best he can. So, but I never made my adult decisions
based off
that.
Facts. With that being said, man, we're going to close this show, man. I appreciate having a real Hook Hornets.
Real blue.
A real big blue fan up here.
Look at him.
Yeah, a real.
H-Town.
A real Hooks fan to come show his support, that shows his support to the Hooks Hornets. He just don't talk about it. He be about it. He don't rely on highlights of other people posting. He be there. He sees the highlights in person.
Boy, you pulled that on.
Man.
You coded that one.
I did. Hey, but I appreciate you coming up here this morning, man.
I appreciate the invite, guys. It was really fun. And
man, during football season, man, we got to have you come back.
All right, yeah, that's it.
Because I know if I want somebody to know somebody about Hooks football, I can ask Big Blue. I got to ask Big Blue.
Yeah.
Bates is the man.
I mean, I show up. I don't know if I know much about it, but I show up.
He know. Bates is a real insider.
What do people call you? Do you have like a name they call you in the hooks?
Bates, that's it, really. Yeah, that's it.
That's what they call you?
This is Bates.
And so check this out. On this day, what is the day? March 2nd, 2023. On this day, we changed your name to Big Blue.
Big Blue.
Big Blue. So if y'all see Bates, don't call him Bates. Call him Big Blue. And if y'all see this one here, hey, just wave and keep
Baby
going.
Blue.
Just say, Dottie don't know
Call
what
him
he's talking about.
Sticks.
Yeah, Sticks. Yeah,
Hey,
Sticks.
call me.
Sticks again.
Call
If
me,
y'all had Sticks on your shirt, he'll be there.
call me them 11 little ballers. By the way, talk about my son real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My little boy balled last week, man. I think it was 16 plate appearances, 14 hits, almost 1 yard. 7 years old.
Oh yeah.
I almost shot my baby out.
Yeah,
Shout out to Julian
I seen one
for
of
being
his
better than
hits,
his daddy.
Fact, he really is.
Being better than his daddy.
Really is.
He's the best. He the best runners in the house.
He is.
At 7.
Baddest too.
Hey, with that being said, man, again, appreciate you coming on. All you Hooks people that tuned in this morning, because we had Big Blue up here. We appreciate the eyes and ears. And y'all go down. Don't be like Corey.
Don't be like me.
Go down and support them kids come Friday and prosper. Hey, you never know. Sometimes the crowd make a big difference.
I believe the crowd made a difference the other night.
Yeah, the
for
crowd
sure.
make a big difference. Seeing the kids seeing the support, changes everything, Corey.
Yeah. Check out Bates on the app too, the Tonal Crew.
Oh yeah, Tonal Crew Has-Beens. We have a podcast. It's just about hooks.
Has
So
been.
yep.
Has been. What is it called? Tonal?
Tonal Crew Has-Beens. The reason it's the Tonal Crew is me and my buddy, we did the Tonal Crew for about 12 years, and we let it go after last year, and so we're the Has-Beens now. we really enjoyed doing the tunnel. It got us down on the field and learning about the kids and stuff. And it was really fun, but we're just getting too old now.
I got you.
Towed it around.
Corey, that's where you come in.
I've been on the pod already.
No. We ain't having no pod.
No, they got a new Tonal Crew. My knee won't let me do the Tonal Crew.
Yeah.
Hey,
They got a new Tonal Crew.
but you will be back, man, with some of your Hooks knowledge. We're gonna have a whole bunch of Hooks. So next time you come, man, especially in football, so bring some. We got a helmet. Bring some other stuff,
Okay.
so we can talk about Hooks.
We gonna get an up to date helmet though.
I mean, it was better than nothing though.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. But anyway, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. This is the best sports morning show on this side of heaven, because Big Blue out of Hooks, Texas said so.
You